G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm doing a special comparison review on all the Olight Seekers. So the Olight Seeker 2, Olight Seeker 2 Pro, Olight Seeker 3, and Olight Seeker 3 Pro. Let's check it out. All right, so the first thing I want to mention in terms of differences between all these four lights is the package contents. So the main differences in package contents come in the Seeker 2 Pro and Seeker 3 Pro. So the Seeker 2 and the Seeker 3 just both come with your standard charging cable, battery, user manual, and lanyard. That's it. But the Seeker 2 Pro and Seeker 3 Pro actually come with a little bit of extras. Now, to be honest, the only extra that the Seeker 3 Pro has over the Seeker 3 and the Seeker 2 for that matter is that it comes with a holster. So in the box, it will come with a holster, but apart from that, it doesn't come with any other bells and whistles. Whereas the Seeker 2 Pro is actually very impressive with all the extras that it comes with, because it comes with the holster, it comes with your charger and lanyard and all that sort of stuff, but it also comes with an L dock that you can screw to your wall and then magnetize the Seeker 2 Pro to your wall. Now, that's really, really impressive. Now, I'm a bit disappointed that the Seeker 3 Pro didn't come with that. Honestly, I am. It's a really nice touch to have the L dock included in the Seeker 2 Pro. I understand why they didn't do it in the Seeker 2 and Seeker 3, because I'm guessing that the Seeker 2 and the Seeker 3 are kind of like the base models of that line. But why not add it into the Seeker 3 Pro? Very, very strange. And I'm a little bit annoyed at that, because if Olight can add that into the Seeker 2 Pro, then why on earth would they take it out of the upgrade? Now, taking a look at all these lights, trying to get a bit of a close-up for you guys. Now, I did get the Seeker 3 Pro in the limited edition forest gradient color. I did want to show the channel just some diverse colors. Obviously, I got the Seeker 3 and the Seeker 2 Pro in the standard colors it comes with, and the Seeker 2 I got in a nice cool ocean blue, which is really, really cool. So having a look here, guys, if I just put them all up next to each other, the Seeker 2 Pro and Seeker 3 are identical in size, and then the Seeker 2 is just a fraction shorter and the Seeker 3 Pro is just a fraction taller. Now, if we have a look at the LEDs here, guys, you can see that the Seeker 2 and Seeker 2 Pro, they have 3 LEDs, and then the Seeker 3 and Seeker 3 Pro here both have 4. And you can actually see a proximity sensor in the Seeker 3 Pro there, just down that little white dot at the top of the lens there. But that is the look of all the reflectors, of the LEDs, and of the bezels. Now, I must say, in the standard coloring, the blue bezel does look gorgeous. It's really, really nice. The blue around the side button is just gorgeous as well. Really makes for a really nice contrast, the black and blue. Very, very, very much a fan. So if we just take a look at each of these lights individually. So the Seeker 2 here was, an amazing light to come out when it did come out, and it kind of took the floodlight area by storm. I do believe that the Seeker line are very, very brilliant floodlights, and the reason why I think that is because of their run times. So I will go over all their run times, but just taking a look at this here, it is a really, really nice colored blue. Fits really well in the hand. Very responsive side switch as well, and when you turn it on, has your power indicator there. Now, looking at the Seeker 2 Pro here, it does have my favorite style of side switch when you click it on and the LED shows you where your battery is at, but also what level of output you're on. I really, really like that. And of course, the Seeker 2 Pro has these rubber sides for extra grip, which really do act as extra grip. I can assure you that is really, really grippy. So I'm a big fan of these gripping areas here. Having a look at the Seeker 3, this one kind of slims down a lot more. Very, very responsive side switch as well. Again, not sure why they downgraded side switches here. This is a proven side switch on the Seeker 2 Pro. It is proven to be very popular. I don't know why they took it away on the Seeker 3. I understand this is a Pro, so it's meant to be kind of top of the range, and then this is meant to be top of the range as well. But a Seeker 3 is meant to be more than a Seeker 2. It has 4 LEDs, so it's been upgraded there. Why did you not keep the side switch, guys? I don't get it. This would have been such a great light. I mean, it is such a great light, but add this. Don't go backwards. Why go backwards? And that's just my question. I don't understand why go backwards. Was this not popular? I can't see that it wouldn't be, because it's just so good to have the LED there with the battery and the output. Whereas this one here, again, just like the Seeker 2, it just has a really kind of faint LED to say, yeah, your battery's doing okay. You know, it's an upgrade of a light, but you've downgraded in side switch. I don't get it. So apart from that though, the feel of it in the hand is really, really nice. However, it does feel, because it is a lot slimmer than the Seeker 2 in its body, it does feel like it could potentially be a bit slippery, especially in the wet. So I would have liked to see even just a couple of little like grip pads there or something like that. Doesn't have to be the whole side because it's not the Pro, so I understand that. But it would have been nice to see some form of grip here, because I can see how this would be a little bit slippery. But look, apart from that, it is a great, great light. It does fit in the hand very well, and it performs brilliantly. So, you know, I don't have too many gripes about it, except for why go backwards on side switches. Don't get it. Now, if we go to the Seeker 3 Pro, this one has a fair few upgrades. So it has gone back to that side switch that shows you the battery level indicator. You have to, when it's been off for a while and you push it, it's only going to come on with the battery level indicator, not the output. So to get it going, you've got to actually just turn the side switch just a little bit, because it has a rotating side switch. And then when you click it, it'll turn on. So it's kind of just a bit of a protective thing, kind of like a lockout. Nice to see, but, you know, in a rush, you don't want to be like, oh, crap, wait, why isn't it turning on? Oh, that's right, got to turn it first. And then, you know. So, but I'm sure if you got into the habit of it, it would be fine. I'm not sure how I feel about this rotating side switch yet. It hasn't sunk in whether or not I like it. It does certainly feel like it may be a little bit more precious than the other side switches, just because it is raised now with a rotating mechanism. So could that be easier broken? I don't know. You know, when I use my lights, I don't really want to worry about if the side switch is going to stop bloody working or fall off. Now, it does feel very sturdy, so I'm not saying it is, you know, faulty or it's going to break. But, you know, if I compare this side switch here, very responsive, beautiful click, to this one, and, you know, it has a rotating side switch as well, it just worries me a little bit that this one with wear and tear is going to wear out quicker than this one. Just a little worry. That worry could be absolutely merited in nothing and grounded in utter crap, but for me, it's how I feel about it. Now, the difference between these two side switches as well is that the Seeker 3 Pro's LEDs on the side switch will disappear rather quickly, whereas the Seeker 2 Pro, they will stay on for almost like 10 seconds and then they'll disappear. See that? So I kind of like that one better. You just don't feel rushed in looking for the battery level indicator and the output, whereas this one, you know, it gives you time, don't get me wrong, but it does go away rather quickly. Might need to just do it a second time, that's all. Now, as far as run times, lumens, candela, and distance go, the Seeker 2 here has a 3000 lumen max, which will run for 3 minutes before stepping down. That will also reach 220 meters because it's pushed out by 12,100 candela. Now, the Seeker 2 Pro is a 3200 lumen max output. That will go for 2 minutes before stepping down, so a whole minute less than the Seeker 2. It will reach 250 meters, so 30 meters more than the Seeker 2. And that is because it's pushed out by 15,600 candela, so 3,500 more candela than the Seeker 2. Now, if we go to the Seeker 3, that is going to give you a 3,500 lumen max output, and that's going to run for 2.5 minutes, so half a minute more than the Seeker 2 Pro, also with 300 more lumens. That is going to give you 220 meters of distance. So it's actually a reduction in distance from the Seeker 2 Pro by 300 meters. And the Seeker 3 is going to push out 12,100 candela. So the same as the Seeker 2, which is a reduction in candela as well. So the Seeker 2 Pro is going to have more candela, more throw, but less lumens and less runtime on max output than the Seeker 3. Now the Seeker 3 Pro is going to give you 4,200 lumens. It's going to maintain that for 2.5 minutes. So same as the Seeker 3, just a whole 700 more lumens than the Seeker 3. It's going to reach 250 meters of throw, and that is pushed out by 15,625 candela. So the Seeker 2 Pro and Seeker 3 Pro have the same distance and same candela, but they have a difference of 1,000 lumen output. And the Seeker 2 and Seeker 3 have 500 difference in lumens on the max output, being the Seeker 3 at 3,500, but they have the same distance and same candela. And the Seeker 2 has a 3-minute max output runtime, whereas the Seeker 3 has a 2.5-minute max output runtime. So the longest max output runtime out of them all is the Seeker 2, which is 3 minutes. The shortest max output runtime is the Seeker 2 Pro, which is 2 minutes. Then the Seeker 3 and Seeker 3 Pro are tied at 2.5 minutes on max output runtimes. Now, all of these lights all have a 5 lumen ultra low output. The Seeker 2 will run 5 lumens for 15 days. The Seeker 2 Pro will run 5 lumens for 12 days. So that's a reduction in 3 days. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. The Seeker 3 will run 5 lumens for 12 days as well. So far the Seeker 2 has 5 lumens for the longest output, for the longest runtime. And then the Seeker 3 Pro will run 5 lumens for 15 days. So back up to 15 days here. So Seeker 3 Pro and Seeker 2 both have 5 lumens for 15 days, and the 2 Pro and the 3 have it for 12 days. Now, you may wonder, what's 3 days? And you know what? Yeah, 3 days, when you're talking between 12 days and 15 days, probably not a massive difference. But it is nice to see that the Seeker 3 Pro wins out on that one as well, because that's what you would expect. But also it's weird to see that the Seeker 2 has a longer runtime on ultra low than the 2 Pro and the 3. So anyone's guess is better than mine, because I don't know. Now, weighing all these lights, they all have their 21700 batteries included, okay? So the Seeker 2 comes in at 188.02 grams. So 188. Seeker 2 Pro comes in at 198.4. So 10.5 grams more in the Seeker 2 Pro. The Seeker 3 comes in at 184 grams, 0.92. So a reduction in weight between the Seeker 2 Pro and Seeker 3. Seeker 3 is about 14 grams less than the Seeker 2 Pro. And then the Seeker 3 Pro comes in at 198.2 grams. So these two are almost identical in weight. And the Seeker 3 is the lightest. And then the Seeker 2 Pro is a couple of grams heavier than the Seeker 3. So lightest, next lightest, and then equal heaviest. Now, another strange feature about the Seeker 3 comparing to all the others is the battery. So the Seeker 3 actually comes with a 4,000 milliamp 21700, whereas all the rest come with a 5,000 milliamp 21700. So I don't know why that is, guys. Your guess is as good as mine, but yeah, very strange. 5,000, 5,000, 4,000, and then 5,000 milliamp 21700 batteries. All right, guys, let's shoot off for some night shots, and then we will return for some final thoughts and my answer on which one I would choose out of the Seeker series. See you in a sec. All right, so they definitely perform very, very well. I hope that that style of filming was able to show you guys which one is brighter, better, further, all that sort of stuff. In my opinion, I definitely like the Seeker 3 Pro the best, but if I could swap it, I would swap the side switch for the Seeker 2 Pro side switch. I just love the Seeker 2 Pro side switch style. I don't like the rotating side switch. It is only because of my own paranoias, and I don't want to run into a problem in 6 months because of the rotating mechanism has started to fail, and then it has compromised my entire side switch, which is the only way to turn the light on. So this style side switch, I'm a big fan of. They've got it on the Warrior series, the Warrior 3, I think, and 3S. So that's a really great side switch to use. It feels very strong, very sturdy, not gonna, doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything like that. So I love this side switch, and I love the accessories that the Seeker 2 Pro comes with. I mean, the magnetic charging LDOC, mate, why the hell is that not in the Seeker 3 Pro? Seriously, that is so annoying that is not in the Seeker 3 Pro. I can't tell you how annoying that is, that, I've got to choose between awesome accessories and an awesome side switch, but reduced runtime and lumen output over a not so good side switch, in my opinion, no accessories except for the holster, but an extra 1,000 bloody lumens of runtime. So, an extra 1,000 bloody lumens and an extra half a minute of runtime. So, very annoying in that aspect. But look, it's not the end of the world. We're in the torch world, so these things happen. Now, you can pick all these lights up from liteshop.com.au, guys. I will leave each individual link in the description, leading you straight to these lights and any discount codes that are currently on offer. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I'd love to see some comments on which light you would choose and why. And until next time, guys, stay cool, stay safe, and I will see you again on another episode of Flashlight Crazy. See ya.